Hello there, HCWL. This is Michael X. Now, as you remember, a few days ago, I made my groundbreaking decision to cash in my Master of Hardcore Tournament trophy, which I won from Josh Knight on September 28th at Extreme Gold Rush, on Dave Sherrod, the current reigning defending HCWL champion. Now, being World Heavyweight Champion is a goal and aspiration of everybody who has ever stepped in the ring. Man, woman, you walk into professional wrestling because you love it. And you always work your hardest to achieve your next step. You're in the lower cards, dark matches, you move up to the middle of the show, and eventually you work your damnedest, you bust your ass to try to make it to the main event to become the World Heavyweight Champion. You have to pay your dues, you have to earn your respect, but eventually if you work hard enough and bust your ass long enough, it will happen. I am somebody that knows that, being a 6-time world champion. But in being a 6-time world champion, and I am proud of every championship that I've held, though the defenses and days held were weird and everything like that, I am still proud of representing each and every company that I've worked for as its world champion. 6 times have I been a world champion this year, since I made my debut on January the 7th, 2014. I've been the UWF, Ultimate Wrestling Federation World Heavyweight Champion. I defeated Jay Blaze and 2 other men in a fatal 4-way match on the last show to win that championship. It's my first world title. I won it within about 3 months. Then, I held the SWAT, which was another form of Global Wrestling Society, but at the time it was called Supreme Wrestling and Tradition World Heavyweight Champion. Then I went to the LZW form of Project Shoot Wrestling PSW. I held their PSW World Heavyweight Championship. Then I won the GCW Gas Chamber Championship, which is their world title. Then I went to XWF, pretty much today's newer XOW. I won its British Heavyweight Championship. Then, recently, earlier this month, the RXW, Renegade Extreme Wrestling, their Renegade King Championship, which is their world title. Now, a lot of people may not know these companies or have really worked in these companies long because they really want to stay within the main 3. I'll get to that in a second, what the main 3 are. These more independent companies, more than major companies, and if you work for that company, you're a part of it, don't take it as disrespect, but the top 3 companies being HWL, EWO, Extreme Wrestling Organization, and MWA, Mayhem Wrestling Alliance, have the most decorated, hardest working roster in the world today. Those 3 organizations are the best RP feds on Facebook, and I'm not for sure about internet feds and all that shit. I just do on Facebook. So, when you factor those 3 companies in, yes, I've been champions and I've held championships in EWO and MWA. Haven't held a championship, an official championship here in HCWL yet. But what better way to win your first championship in a company by being its world championship? See, I did that in GCW and XWF, SWAT, whatnot. But for the big 3, and the big 3 never been a world heavyweight champion. It's always been mid-card champions or tournament winners, shit like that. So I'm looking to put an end to that. Now, Dave, I respect you. I do. Now, respect is a word that goes around a lot nowadays. People use it either to get a crowd reaction, get some sympathy going, get some momentum going their way, get some people behind them, or they'll use it disrespectfully to piss people off and get on somebody's nerves. Dave, I respect you because I can admit that with your career and the number of people you faced and beat, you're better than me. You have been better than me for a while. You've bested me on, I believe, 2 separate occasions. First was in MWA, when we had a singles match on a pay-per-view. Should have tried harder, but I didn't. And more recently in LZW, when the Kamikaze Kings defeated myself and my partner Nemeza, even though he didn't show up for the fucking match, still, you've bested me. And I know that. And you know that. I have never defeated you. But you never say never in life. Anything can happen. And anything will happen. You know what will happen, Dave? The fact is, I'm going to walk into that ring. I'm going to look you in the eye as you hold your championship. That belt is rightfully yours. You have worked your ass off. You deserve to be the HWL champion. But don't think for a minute I don't deserve to be the HWL champion. I have paid my dues. I hope I have earned respect from my fellow competitors, you included. We have had great matches together. You have beat me, and I will shake your hand regardless if you beat me on December 20th, but I'm not going to let that happen. I'm not going to let you beat me. Those matches we've had that you vested me in, yes, I've promoed, but I didn't put my heart and my soul into it. I want to be the HWO World Heavyweight Champion, not HWO Champion. I need to be the HWO Champion. To legitimize Michael X, to legitimize my career, I need to be the HWO Champion. And I'll do anything to be the HWO Champion. I'm willing to work harder. I'm willing to face the hardest competitors. I've already faced guys like Milad Rad, Chris Fury, Trailer Rocker Kemp, Hell's Angel, Mitchell Knight, Jay Blaze, Shady Sean McKenzie. Guys like them. Ralph Swagger. Some of the best names in the world today I've faced. I may not have beat some of them. I didn't beat Milad. Haven't beat Mitchell. I've beat Jay. Beat Josh Knight. Beat Ralph Swagger. I've beat Shady Sean. I have faced some of the stiffest competition since being in HCW. And I was in HCW earlier this year in about March. I had about 3 matches. No, I had 1 match. It was Battle Royal. I left after that to do some other things for their feds. But I'm back, and I'm back with a purpose. I'm back to be the HWO champion. Taking up some time today to inform you of that, Dave. I'm here to inform you of the fact that I do like you, I do respect you. You have been a better wrestler than I have every time we faced each other. I can admit that. That's what true respect is about. Admitting that somebody's better than you, yet you can still go out there, have one hell of a match with them, and shake their hands afterward. And I know I can do the same with you. And I will do the same with you. But I'm not going to lose this time. I'm not going to drop the ball. I'm not going to falter. I'm not going to fall. I am walking in on December the 20th with one goal and one goal in mind only, and that's to beat Dave Shirai to become the HWO champion, and not a damn thing's going to stand in my way. Dave, you will throw everything you have at me. I want you to. I'm expecting it. But you're not going to defeat me. You're not going to walk out the champion. You are a champion, both figuratively and literally. You're a man. You're a legend. But I'm the future. And the future is now. The future of HCWL has arrived. The future champion, Michael X. I am the #1 contender, and I am the next HCWL champion. Dave, you need to get ready. You need to prepare for December 20th. You need to mark it on your calendar, and you need to study that day every day. Until then, you need to obsess over it, because you know what? I am. I am going to defeat you. I'm going to take your championship. I'm going to make it mine. What is yours right now? It's mine. And it's only a matter of time, and time's ticking, Dave. You need to enjoy every single solitary second you have left with that championship. You have about a month left, a little over a month left. You need to enjoy that championship. You need to do everything you can with that championship and enjoy your time together, because December the 20th, it's coming home to me. I am more focused and more determined than ever. You will know that to be true, Dave. I'd love to hear back from you soon.